All right, we're going to make these little Christmas trees, macrame Christmas tree decorations. So what we need is, we're going to need some beads, optional I guess, a hook to put the beads on, some like PVA glue to finish off. I'm starting from the very end, going back to what the macrame stuff that we actually need is one length of about 40 centimeters and then another length of, let's say, about 60 centimeters to give you a bit of creative leeway. Right, so we're going to start off with that 40. Just going to cut myself a new one, and you half it and then you lie it down in front of you there. Sorry, just going to make some space here. Right. My screen is not ideal here. And then we're just gonna half the 60 centimeter one, get that end. We're gonna put the smaller length through it like that, and then I'm just gonna knot it or do a tie to just like attach it on there. That's what, oh, hello, glue on my hands. That's what we're going to work from. We're just going to check that the lengths are more or less the same. And then we're going to go and do one half of the end half. We're going to pretend that that was one half of a square knot. Then we're going to do the end half here. So just let me quickly do that and I'll show you how to do it properly in a moment from the next one. Okay. Now, we're officially doing it now. So we get that end out of the way and we do a 4 over this tail. And then we're going to get this other side and we're going to go over that, under the tail, and then up through that loop there. And pull it through. We don't want to pull this tight because this bit is where we make the loops for the branches. So we just want to leave that like that, and then we're going to do the other half of the square knot, which is over the other way. Get this end and we go over and then under and then up through that. And then that's us finished with that knot, if you look. We just need to tease out these little branchy bits to make sure they're not too tight. We want them to go out around the edges. So then another square knot. It really is just a series of square knots. So over, then under, and then up through. You can use any kind of string to do this, just something thick, something the colour that you like. And then the other side of a square knot, which is over like that, over that one, under that one, and then up through. We just want to make this row a little bit bigger than that one. You can, like, you know, get creative here. If you've got a really long, I don't actually have a really long bit of string. I think I just cut them about 50 centimeters. So go about 60 and then you'll be safe with some extra length to do an extra branch or whatever tier of your branches. Or to do bigger ones. I've got like quite a specific one design that I'm going for because I'm making some for stock for a market. But you know, there ain't no rules. So you just want to make this layer a bit bigger than the last. Now we're going to do one more. I kind of wish that I had more thread here because I'd quite like to do even one more than that. Okay. Then if we think that is, you can like tease them around, like loosen them like this, and then pull them more or less, like that could be tighter, and then pull that one through, and then feed it down into the next one by loosening it off. You know what I mean? Did I need to have shown you that? I'm not sure. But anyway. So now we're gonna be finished with it. And I'm gonna do one more little knot just to be sure, because I've got a little bit left. Sometimes I don't know if you need to do this last knot, but I do. And then I'm going to cut off just, I usually do just a little length there so that it doesn't unravel. And then I use that glue that I talked about at the beginning. It's like a PVA. This is actually this sock stop stuff. To stop the socks I make from slipping on surfaces when people request that. Tilda bloody loves her slippy socks, so I don't do that. Don't dare to put them on Tilda's. Put it on Tilda's, but some people want that. Okay, so then you get a small crochet hook and your bead. You've got to make sure the crochet hook fits through the middle easily with some space, because this is quite a thick macrame yarn, and you just pull it through like so. Sorry, it's going all wobbly. That was quite some effort I put in there. And then there you have it. Actually, you know, I'm going to move it down a bit, because that glue I put on is not actually on the main. It's just all over my fingers now, that's all. Just to make, you know, sometimes it's nice to have a bit of a longer dangly bit, right? If you're putting them in the tree. Then I'm gonna cut I like a bit of a length there. So I'm not gonna cut much off, but just a bit. And there you have it. Make that in any thick string. I guess you could make it in thin string as well. Just be really, really dainty. You could use that t-shirt yarn, you know, the t-shirt stuff that I make the dream catchers out of. You could use anything really. Thick wool, that would be nice. Any colour. Cool. Good luck.